Hello, folks. Welcome to Yardie Belly's Kitchen once again. And today we're going to be doing a quick fish dish. And I want to introduce you to the fish of choice for today. It is called swai, spelled Swai. And it is a fish fillet that is found. It's part of the catfish family, and it's in the shops, in the markets, and it's very versatile. It's a white fish, a flaky fish, but because of the association with the catfish family, it doesn't break apart when you are frying it up or using it. Today, I'm gonna be pairing it with some vegetables and somewhat. I don't know. I just have this dish in my mind. I cannot give you a full description of it until it is done. However, all these ingredients will be used to make my dish as special as I think I can make it. I got garlic, scallion, I got thyme, I got some okras, I got a carrot, I got lime or lemon as usual. I have a piece of ginger there, I have onions. All right, now as it relates to my seasonings that I'll be using on the fish, I have some cayenne pepper, I have some paprika, I have garlic powder, a little bit of adobo, and I have also here turmeric. I have this from Badia, which is garlic and parsley, and I'm gonna be using it in a creative way. You will soon see how I use it. And over here, I picked up this in my Latino store, which is pretty much it's a seafood soup mix. And what I'm gonna do with the soup mix is interesting because I want to create the sauce for the fish will be like a light broth. That's where my vegetables will be sort of steaming down in that. It's a play on my Jamaican steam fish, but with a unique twist. Okay, folks. So my vegetables have been cut up nicely, and yeah, I'm ready to go with my swai fish. Now, I saw this recipe online, and I really thought that it was good. And the reason why I thought so is because it doesn't take away from the fish. Now, this is a very delicate fish, and it holds whatever flavor you put on it. So I'm gonna now start my flavoring, and as you see, I turned the inside part of the fillet up. There's two sides to the fillet. There is the side that had the skin on it, and there is the side that was inside where the bone is. All right, so I turned the inside up. Now my windows are open, so you're hearing all sorts of outside noise. Bear with me. Here's an interesting note, folks. I rough chop my garlic and ginger, and I'm gonna add it to a little bottle. Yeah, I have a little bottle here. I'm gonna add it to it. Now, I'm using one hand to film and one hand to do the work. But when I add it to my bottle, right, folks, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add some good quality olive oil. Yeah, good quality extra virgin olive oil. And what that will do is it will infuse the oil with the garlic and the ginger, and I can use this now as a finishing drizzle, a finishing oil. I can use it in marinade. I can use it to infuse a little bit more flavor to my fish, and as well you can have it stored away so that if you run out, if you have other dishes that require garlic and ginger, or you just want that little touch, that little flavor, you can add it to it. Now, to infuse oils, the wisest thing to do is to warm your oil. So with olive oil, you want to be careful though, because olive oil has a very, very quick burning, what do you call it? The temperature, it burns quick. So what you want to do is you want to just warm it. You can just put the bottle on the stove and leave it. So now I'm going to add some cayenne pepper, and normally I would add a little bit of oil, but on the recipe I did not. On the demonstration, I didn't see the fellow adding oil first, so I'm gonna just do it like how he did it. All right, so I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper, and he didn't put a lot, you know, because as I said, you don't want to overwhelm the fish. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some paprika, and again, he didn't use a lot of these. No, most people don't season their thing as, you know, thoroughly as Jamaicans do, so I wouldn't even worry about that. You know, I don't wanna malign his flavoring, but at the same time, we season our thing proper, right? See, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some of this. Then the next thing that he added was, sorry about the light, he added some turmeric, and it just so happened that I have turmeric here. All right, he didn't add a lot of that, and I don't think I'm gonna add a lot of this either, you know, but he added that, and I think what he wanted to create was somewhat of a, like a blackened seasoning on the top of the fish. Yeah, that's what I think he was going for. But there is gonna be an interesting twist to this one, folks, because he did it and I was impressed by what he did. All right, now I am gonna also add some adobo. All right, and my adobo is for the salt content and also for the totality of flavorings or flavor that it provides. All right, you hear my sound twangish? All right, so, and that's the adobo. Now I'm gonna just put a little bit of black pepper, fresh ground black pepper, and no salt. All right, and oh, I have some garlic powder. He did add garlic powder. Very interesting. Now my little variety that I wanted to add to this was just a little bit of jerk seasoning, just a little bit, if I can find it.
Would you use blackening seasoning?
Yeah, you could if you're going Cajun, you know, but I was trying to, again, put my influence in it, and I can't find the jerk seasoning. It's there somewhere though, but I can't find it. So eventually I might put it. All right. All right, let's leave the jerk seasoning alone. Now the next thing that he did, I washed my hand, folks. He pat the seasonings down, pat them in, so that when he goes to turn the fish over, it don't fall off. All right, so now this is the interesting part. He turns his fish over to this side, to the skin side up, and I was gonna put jerk seasoning on it, but can't find it right now. Can't bother.
It's there though.
It's there, so eventually. And then he does an interesting thing. He seasons the other side totally different. Can you believe this? He puts totally different seasoning on the other side.
So what's that called?
The seasoning that I'm using now.
What's that style called when you do two different seasons on the two different sides?
It is called other side seasoning. But I have this garlic and parsley that I'm gonna add to this side, and I think it will turn out absolutely crazy good. All right, now as you can see, I'm not using that much seasoning. I'm not, you know, it's like a crusty type of coating, and I'm gonna also add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to just crust up the this side, and I'm gonna put the fish down in the pot on the blackened side, or the other side. and this will just crisp up. And he also did another interesting thing, in that that's not too much. It has no salt in it. It's just.
Who is he?
The gentleman on YouTube that I was watching. I should have found his name to give him a prop, but
you can add it in the description
box. So I'll give you his name in the description box, and then you can go ahead. Now this is some Parmesan cheese that I rescued from one of my gourmet pizza stops, and this is good Parmesan cheese, folks.
I like that word.
What?
You rescued it?
Yeah, I rescued it. It was at the point. Now, good Parmesan cheese have the musty cheese smell and everything, but when you open the can, it's supposed to permeate the space with flavor. The one that is in the little box in the supermarket, please don't waste your time. You know, it's an interim cheese, but it's not good cheese.
Yes.
Now, and then pizza, the fast food pizza joint's not gonna give you good cheese either. You have to go to the real Italian places, the gourmet pizza stores, and then you'll get good cheese there.
And go rescue some.
Or if you have the big money, you can go to Fresh Market or Whole Foods and buy, Parmigiano Reggiano and Pecorino, Supernatural, whatever the names are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then the last thing I'm gonna do is my herbed, my flavored oil that I made earlier. I'm gonna drizzle that over. The back of my fish. So, folks, I'm telling you. I'm not even asking you. I'm telling you, this one is gonna take the cake. What do you think, see?
I can't tell already.
So now I have my oil on medium hot, and I'm gonna start adding my fish. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want the stuff on the back to come off. And as you can see, I'm not trying to also burn it. I just want the seasonings to start searing on the side of the fish. All right, so I'm gonna add my first 3 pieces, and then we'll see what happens next. All right, there you go. And I'm gonna let this just sort of sear. I think I do have too much oil in it, but we'll see what happens next. All right, folks, I seared one side, and I'm just taking it out, flipping it, because it's gonna be finished on the tray and in the oven. All right, so I'm just doing that real quick. I'm just putting in the other pieces, and everything is gonna be finished in the oven. So and I'm using the same tray to finish it in the oven, so. All right, let me just take out this last one here, and as you can see, I'm flipping it and putting the sear side, if I can flip, and putting the sear side up, and that's how it's gonna be finished in the oven. It look good already, don't it, see? Lord Jesus, look like you're ready to eat. Okay, folks, I put my oven on just about 275 thereabouts, not for long, and I'm gonna put these fillets in the pan in the oven, and I'm gonna put it on the bottom shelf so that the other side can get a little bit more crispy. And once I start to monitor it, then I switch the oven over to broil and tighten it up, firm it up a little bit, and we're good to go. Same skillet that I just did my fish in. I'm gonna start just burning some onion, wilting some onion in that. And it's not gonna be long because I'm not trying to cook the onions, I'm just trying to create a base. I'm gonna start with my carrots, and as you see, it is as rustic as it gets. All right, so I'm just adding my carrots, and then I'm gonna add my okra. Now remember, this is gonna be a somewhat of a sauce, but I'm using a broth. Right, I'm using one of those package fish tea something, to make it happen. All right, I'm gonna add in a couple capers, because capers, as you know, really adds to the flavor of fish. All right, and capers are a little bit salt. Of course, I'm not gonna add any more salt to this because of the fish stock that I'm using. Now we're gonna add our fish stock. All right, and I'm just gonna let this simmer. I'm gonna turn the the fire up, or the heat up, and I'm gonna let the vegetables just simmer in this. Now I have an additional ingredient that I'm gonna add, and I had to add this one because it was just on my mind. I have dumpling. All right, now I'm gonna do them long. You think I should do them long or do them round?
Lang.
Do them long.
That's spinners.
Right, we call this spinners, folks. And the spinners is just because we know we're not gonna have this meal with basically no other type of starch. You know, it's just vegetables and the fish. So I thought to myself, I said, self, what about adding some spinners? And of course, myself agreed. Myself said, yes, sounds like a good idea. So I inveigled the wife to help out, and she said she gonna add the spinners. Now she don't understand none of this concept because she said, me no know what you cook. Cause what you're cooking look goodish, but it's strange.
It's foreign to me.
Here my sauce is just, oh Lord, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't believe how nice this is. And this is what I'm gonna plate my fish with, you know, and of course I will show you the plating, but this is how it's gonna look. And you see what is happening here, folks. I am fusing the traditional Jamaican steam fish, but using ingredients and methods that I'm picking up as I'm here in foreign. And hey, it look good. See the scotch bonnet there? Right there, so scotch bonnet. Folks, here is my finished plate. And as you can see, this is my seared fillet with rustic vegetables. And I hope I'm impressing you. Just finish off with some lime, or lemon wedges or slices. And the wifey can't wait to dig into this one, folks. I'm telling you. It looks good. It tastes good. Everything about it is saying one. You like it, see?
Smell good. Of course, I love it.
I do hope you can try something like this in your neck of the woods. I do hope that you'll take advantage of those ingredients that are available and make the best use of them. Once again, from Yardie Kitchen, this is signing out. Oh, like trouble again. All right, folks, have yourself a good evening. Bless up.
Peace.